what up, boys and girls? It's your boy Blue coming at you with a new video today. This is gonna be a really different type of video, and this actually came to my head because I was playing the game today while I was at work on my break. And someone came to me and asked me if I was playing Marvel Future Fight while I was playing, and I said, yeah. He goes, man, how long have you been playing? Because I need some help playing this game. I'm having having issues. So, I try to give him some tips and pointers, and to basically advance him a little better further along in the game. So I figured I'd make a video of this for you guys. It seems that there's a lot of people that they like these little tips and tricks and stuff like that. But we might make this a couple parts. But for the most part, we're gonna start from here, which is this is gonna be basic tips and tricks to advance yourself through this game. And if you guys like this video, we will make another video. This will not include character acquisitions or nothing like this. Like I said, if you guys want more of this, you let me know, and I will go well beyond this simple little video of tips and tricks. Now, I've been playing this game for a very, very long time, so a lot of people, and I didn't really think about this stuff of how overwhelming, especially how overwhelming this game is now. This game is extremely overwhelming. We're talking hundreds, we're talking hundreds of heroes. And of course, every hero has a tier 2, and every hero has a uniform, and there's just, it's so overwhelming. And this is just playing the game. This is not anything advanced in the game. So we're going to give you some quick tips and how to advance yourself through this game. So we're going to start off by saying the first thing you want to do, basically, even if you start this game today, is find an alliance. This is the first thing anyone can do without having any characters. Of course, you're going to have the basic characters, which I do believe you start off with Captain America, Iron Man, and Black Widow. I do believe it's been many years since I played the game, but I do remember. I do think it's those 3 characters. But yeah, you want to find an alliance. First thing you want to do. And the reason for that is because alliances give you bonuses. Anyone can benefit from these bonuses as long as you're in the alliance. You benefit from these bonuses, and of course my alliance is maxed out. You get the bonuses when you're maxed out alliance. You're going to get EXP gain for your character at 20%. You're going to get 20% extra gold. You're going to automatically get and this is where it's different. You're going to get 14% crit hit damage in these stages, which is story, daily specials, villain siege, timeline battle, Alliance Battle, Dimension Rift, World Boss Raid, Alliance Tournament, Shadowlands, King of the Hill, Epic Quest, World Boss Invasion, Alliance Conquest, Legendary Battles, Heroic Quest, and Giant Boss Battles. These buffs work for all of these game modes, and they all work the same. You're going to get 14% crit, you're going to get 14% dodge, and you will get 14% cooldown reduction. These are great buffs to start off with automatically, so try to find you an alliance immediately. And of course, when you're in the alliance, try to support your alliance for whatever you possibly can. Be active, and just do what you can for your alliance. You're going to get free free energy if your alliance is doing the things you're supposed to be doing. Of course, you can support each other. Like, I'll support this guy. I got plenty of black antimatter. Boom. Of course, then you have the store. When you get a level 10 store, you can buy all these things, but this comes at the cost of donating gold, which is right here. You know, you got to donate gold to get, you know, the little alliance tokens to purchase the alliance store items. So boom. Then of course you're going to get alliance raid. So you get in here and you can, if you're strong enough, you can get in here and fight and get little rewards and boxes to open up and all that fancy stuff. And then that's like the first thing you want to do. Join an alliance. All right. Don't think about characters. This is where people, I do believe, let this game overwhelm them to a point where they're just taking in too much information. Is because they're trying to build every single character immediately. And then the second thing you want to do is, just like I was saying, character acquisition. You're going to start off with a certain amount of characters. Pick a character you like. I know I said I wasn't going to talk about which character you should acquire, but of course, if you have to acquire a specific character, this, you know, there's no better character in this game than Sharon Rogers. She, hands down, without a uniform, without her uniform, she's still one of the best characters in the game. If you take everyone's uniform off, Sharon Rogers, hands down, best character in the game still. You get her. Don't worry about getting her. If you do manage to get a uniform, go straight for the Dark Star armor. Makes her amazing. But this is what I was going to say about character acquisition, and people get themselves overwhelmed. When you go after a character, go after that character. Stick with this character. You get her because you don't want to start spreading your biometrics, any type of biometrics that you do acquire, to this character and to that character and this character, and then next thing you know, you have a bunch of 5-star characters and you have no 6-star character. One 6-star character is stronger than 6 5-star characters, period, hands down. So you build this character up. Take this character and build her up. This is, when you're trying to build your roster, go after a character and build them up. And when I mean build them up, go after their gears, get their gears to 20, get their skills, to where they need to be, get their ISO set to where it needs to be, get them a custom gear, and if you have a uniform, attempt to get their uniform upgraded. And go all in on this one character until you can physically tier 2 this one character, because tier 2ing that one character, like I said, it's going to be better than multiple characters that you're just throwing too much resources at this character, and then you all of a sudden decide, I want this character, then you start throwing resources at that character. Stick to the one character, build that character up to at least tier 2, at least try to get them to that tier 2 status. This is when you're going to elevate your roster. When you start getting a few tier 2s, you will elevate your roster. Having a bunch of 6-star characters is not going to elevate your roster to do very many things. Yes, it can do, but this is going to elevate your roster to a whole nother level. Chase the character, and then when you're done chasing the character, chase another character. And this is specifically for non-native tier 2 characters that I'm talking about. You shouldn't even be worried about native tier 2 characters if you're still trying to build up a roster to even be able to do something specifically like World Boss, Beginner, or the first 5 to 10 stages of Shadowlands. Just build your characters up, and while you're building that one character up, the same thing you should be doing is trying to build your cards. building your cards. And the reason why this is the most important aspect of the game, your comic cards, the most important aspect of the game, is because these comic cards, all these buffs, are going to buff up your entire account. Every character will benefit from comic cards, just like every character will benefit from your alliance level and all those buffs that come with your alliance. Of course, all those buffs don't work in every game mode, but they work in 90% of the game modes. Your comic cards are going to buff you hands down, top to bottom, every character, every game mode. So you want to go after not the best, because we're not going to talk about paying for comic cards or anything, because there's plenty of comic cards out there that can elevate your account to miles above other people's accounts that are not working on their comic cards without even paying for them. There's plenty of comic cards out here. As you can see, I've been playing this game for 4 years. I still have a Loki card, and I am still trying to make this Loki card better than it is, even though it's a 7 rank, which is the best you can get out of comic cards. Of course, I'm trying to elevate my randoms to have the physical / energy attack, and to still be a 7. We'll talk about the stats you want to chase when it comes to comic cards, period. Comic cards, if you look at anyone's comic cards, they're always chasing a few things, which is all attack, energy attack, physical attack, and cooldown, and then max HP. If you can get a card that has multiples of those, like for instance this card has max HP, all attack, cooldown, and energy attack. That is as good as it's gonna get for a card. Same thing, all attack, max HP. This one I don't have cooldown on, but I do have energy attack, because there's a limit to how much cooldown you want, because you got to remember, you have to take into consideration your alliance cooldown, which is automatically going to be 14%, and then with your comic cards you want to hit somewhere around 25% of 25 to like 28% cooldown reduction, depending on your alliance and certain characters. Of course, once you hit like 30%, you're going so far. You're going so far. You're reducing. You want to hit that 50% cap if you can. But if you can get your characters into that 40 to 40% of cooldown reduction, you're leaps and bounds ahead of a lot of people. Now, like I said, the premium stats, if you look at all my cards, I have all the premium stats that I stated. All attack, energy attack, cooldown, max HP. Energy attack, cooldown, max HP, all attack. All my cards have it. And that's why I have 48.5% all attack with 29% energy. My physical, all my cards, none of my cards came with physical. Of course, I got the 27% cooldown reduction with the 18% attack speed. A little too high, but some characters need it more than others. And then ignore defense is another kind of premium stat. If you can get it, but like I said, it's not an absolute premium stat, but it does help against like world boss, especially against world boss, having that ignore defense and stuff like that. So I said, and even to this day, I am still working on my cards, as I'm always, like I said, as you see all the Loki cards, I'm still trying to make a perfect Loki card, the one that I want, and I'm actually still trying to make a better Gwenpool card. Of course, we can always talk about some premium cards that you can acquire without spending money, but actually just spending crystals. Crystals and and a handful of resources, but like I said, those are the cards that you're looking for. Anything with those premium stats. And there are some cards, like I said, that are premium. This is a premium card that anyone can get. You just need to go into the legendary battles and you open up that Thor Ragnarok. Boom. And you don't even have to spend crystals on this. You have to spend crystals because you need to get the uniforms. Alright. You complete this one. Boom, right there. You get the Loki #2 card. This is a premium card. Unfortunately, you do have to mythic a uniform that is no longer useful for Thor, but that card alone is great. Then you come in here and you go, is it this one? No, well, that gets you the CTP of energy. This will get you your first CTP of energy as well. Of course, you need to have Hela, and she needs to be mythicked, but we're not talking about ISO custom gears. And here you go. Here's the Loki. You have to get Loki, get his uniform to mythic, and you get another premium card. Boom. You got 2 premium cards right there. Make sure you buy uniforms on sale. It'd be 2,000 crystals. It's just the resources it will take you to get these 2 characters mythic uniform. And for the most part, those are the starter tips that will get you along and get your account to a level that is going to boost you regardless, because like I said, you're getting those cards, you're getting them stats. You got the alliance, you get the stats from the alliance, and then like I said, that character, that one character, chase that one character until that character is at least tier 2, and then move on to the next character. And these are just little tips that are going to help you build up and not really think about how overwhelming this game could be. So that's just my little tips for you guys. Tell me what you guys think in the comments. If you guys enjoyed this video, I'll do a part 2 to this video, and we will go over more characters that are free and are not native tier 2. You don't have to pay for them. You just have to get their biometrics. The old, just getting the biometrics, no bio subs characters, none of that. And I'll tell you what I personally think are the 10 best characters that are going to advance you in low to low end World Boss Ultimate, depending on how good your account is, from stage 1 to stage 5. And then I'll give you my best characters, 10 best characters you should chase after, and those 10 best characters are going to advance you through Shadowlands, which is another way for you to get bios. But if you guys want that, just let me know, and I'll make a video of that later. But I appreciate it, guys. You guys have a good one. Peace.